Lightning Network increased its payment volume. Lightning Network payments are now up by 410% compared to the previous year. Welcome to Altcoin Capital. Today, we're going to talk about the increase in the payments by the Lightning Network. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Now, let's jump right into it. About Bitcoin Lightning Network. On top of the Bitcoin blockchain, there is a network of payment channels known as the Bitcoin Lightning Network. The initial protocol white paper was written by Thaddeus Dryja and Joseph Poon in 2016. It began operating at the beginning of 2018, but was hit by a DDoS assault in March of that year. 200 nodes were taken down in the assault. For Bitcoin to gain widespread acceptance, the Bitcoin scalability issue must be resolved. Micropayments are made possible via a network of payment channels created by this protocol, eliminating the need for any central repository to store money. How does it work? By eliminating the necessity for a secure Bitcoin exchange, the Bitcoin Lightning Network solves scalability in the Bitcoin network. Instead, atomic swaps are used. It's a situation where two parties have cryptocurrencies in distinct channels. Both chains must record a transaction if a particular quantity of Bitcoin is being sent from one party to another. The sender can cancel the transaction if the two don't match. Lightning Network's origins and early years. In a paper titled The Bitcoin Lightning Network, two academics, Thaddeus Dryja and Joseph Poon, proposed a Lightning Network in 2015. Satoshi Nakamoto, the developer of Bitcoin, has previously discussed payment mechanisms in his writings. Mike Hearn, a fellow developer, released Nakamoto's descriptions of payment channels in 2013. As a result of the Lightning Network's pre-launch testing, developers were able to start building applications immediately. The Lightning Network's microtransactions were leveraged in basic apps like wallets and gambling sites. Towards the end of 2018, Lightning Labs released a beta version of their Lightning Network implementation on the Bitcoin mainnet. Public celebrities like Twitter's creator Jack Dorsey became involved with the project. For example, Dorsey paid a group of engineers in Bitcoin to work only on the Lightning Network. In the future, he hopes to integrate the Lightning Network into Twitter. In March of this year, the Lightning Network was introduced. According to Esoteric, around 100,000 customers are expected to sign up for Lightning installments in August 2021. More than 80 million people have been able to use Lightning Network installments by March of this year, showing a large potential customer base. According to the research, peer-to-peer or P2P transactions accounted for about half of all installments. Most of the installment esteem was generated by trade withdrawals, with the remaining 20% coming from merchant purchases. Bitcoin was originally intended to be an electronic money system. However, the inability of Bitcoin networks to settle transactions led to Layer 2 solutions. Faster and less costly BTC exchanges are now possible using the Lightning Network, launched in March 2018. The Lightning Network is growing fast. Lightning observing the number of nodes entering the network is a good indicator of network expansion. However, this increase is not fully reflected by the number of users joining the network, since people who have previously been using the protocol are increasingly turning to it. As of February 2022, the YOY numbers showed a 410% rise in payments in USD, a 218% increase in BTC public capacity, and a 171% increase in USD public capacity. Bitcoin Lightning Network volume up 300%. According to statistics from the LN's channels, the volume of Bitcoin Lightning Network has increased by 300% in only 10 days. A 300% spike in Bitcoin Lightning Network traffic occurred between November 12 and 22. As a result, the overall value of all channels on this network went from 114.69 BTC to 448.6 BTC, a 291% rise in value. According to Grafana, open channels increased from 13,000 to 16,300. This is a 25% increase. The Bitcoin cash split is a factor in this surge in volume. Some cryptocurrency investors may have returned to Bitcoin since BCH has become more popular, yet its value has fallen. Understanding of Bitcoin Lightning. Scalability problems. When the network attempts to handle many transactions simultaneously, it runs into problems because of Bitcoin's scalability problem. Bitcoin's network must grow in size to process more transactions more rapidly and effectively for the network to progress. Transaction fees have risen as miners take longer to verify transactions due to the network's latency. Participants may also pay a greater price to expedite the processing of their transactions. Bitcoin's Lightning Network was established to speed up the transaction process, increase scalability, and reduce transaction costs. Lightning Network. Participants may move Bitcoins amongst one another without incurring any costs by utilizing their digital wallets on the Lightning Network. Another layer has been added to the Bitcoin blockchain so that micropayments may be processed between participants. Creating payment channels between users without any fees or delays was the purpose of the network. The on-chain network's processing speed and the volume of transactions would be enhanced if transactions were allowed to be done off-chain. The Lightning Network's future. The Lightning Network's potential to increase scalability while decreasing transaction costs is still a problem for Bitcoin. The technology's core team has investigated new use cases and new features. Consequently, substantial progress has been made, and it is expected that the network will improve in 2021 and beyond. The Lightning Network allows for larger payments. Clients will soon be able to use bigger channels thanks to Lightning's removal of the restriction of 0.1677 BTC for channels. To help companies and consumers better use the Lightning Network, several Wumbo channels have been created. Cryptocurrency exchanges. Cryptocurrency exchanges are one of the most promising early use cases. To begin providing Lightning Network support 2021 in December 2020, Kraken stated that it would commence in 2021. Only withdrawals will be permitted when systems are adapted, although payment channels may be established to make Lightning transactions directly with exchanges. If you want to use Lightning Network, will you be charged? The Lightning Network does charge fees for transactions. Transaction costs for opening and closing channels are a mix of routing charges for information between Lightning nodes and Bitcoin's transaction fees. Two Hungarian universities and the Institute of Computer Science and Control issued a report in November 2019 that questioned the capacity of Lightning Network operators to continue processing transactions without significantly raising costs. According to the author's abstract, for the bulk of the big routing nodes that now hold the network together, participation is economically illogical. Payroll processing can only be economically feasible if traffic and transaction costs are substantially raised. What Lightning issues are there? The most apparent danger is that Lightning networks may replicate the hub-and-spoke paradigm seen in today's financial institutions. Banks and other financial institutions are the primary intermediates in the present arrangement. Lightning nodes for well-known companies might become equivalent hubs or centralized nodes in the network by having more open connections with others. If one of these hubs fails, the whole network might be in jeopardy. The requirement for raising costs to make network maintenance economically feasible is another key issue. This applies to both the nodes that run the Lightning Network and the anticipated increase in Bitcoin fees that would be passed on to the network. Pros of Lightning Network. Number 1. Micropayments don't have to cost a lot of money because of faster and cheaper transactions. Number 2. It takes less time for transactions to be completed because of a network of payment options. Number 3. The Bitcoin blockchain's sophisticated security features are inherited. Cons of Lightning Network. Number 1. You'll need a suitable wallet, which is simple, that can only be funded with Bitcoins. Number 2. There is a charge for the first transaction, since a payment channel must be established. Interaction fees are a term used to describe this. Number 3. The only way to unlock the Bitcoins attached to an open channel is for a transactor to shut all of their open channels first. Number 4. A scammer can steal money from a victim if a payment channel between two parties is closed while the other is offline. Number 5. A few issues still need to be addressed, such as payments that are either stuck or unconfirmed. It takes a long time for them to be repaid. Increase in number of users. A part of the jump in payments may be attributed to the recent surge in users who have just been granted access to the Lightning Network. Apps like El Salvador's Chivo Wallet and Cash App, a payment program based in the United States, are used to facilitate this process. According to Arcane, Lightning payments will be available to about 100,000 users in August 2021. In 2017, the Lightning Network had a potential user base of more than 80 million individuals who could use it to make payments. Almost half of all payments were made via direct transactions between people, known as peer-to-peer transactions, or P2P. 1/3 of the payment value came through exchange withdrawals and deposits, while purchases made via some vendor accounted for the remaining 20%. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give the video a like and subscribe to our channel for more fun. We will be back soon with another one, so click that notification bell below to stay tuned for our new videos. This is Altcoin Capital signing out. Until next time.